girls.
They live in the margins of a screenplay. To paraphrase the Bard, they strut and fret their moment on the screen and then are seen no more.
You being disrespectful?
No, sir.
Yet nearly every film you've seen depends on them.
Yes, sir.
For drama.
I had no idea they hired.
There are quite a few women working in the space program.
For humor.
You've only been in 17 once, and you looked fat, so stop acting like you're goddamn Christy Turlington.
For local color.
Oh, our car's stole.
Using them to make imagined worlds feel real.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry. We thought you were someone else.
Their screen time's often brief, but just as often memorable. Case in point, the motel desk clerk commenting on our lead character's destructive poolside tryst in Leaving Las Vegas.
You seem prepared for accidents.
We get a lot of screw-ups here. Now you two, you take your loud talk and your liquor to your room. You check out first thing tomorrow, and after that I don't want to see either one of you back here ever again.
There's just one thing. That's no motel desk clerk.
Right.
That's no police officer.
You are a total prostitute.
That's no schoolgirl. And that's no hotel maid. Each is an actor, appearing here as a class of on-screen contributor most commonly referred to as the day player. Because it's impossible to know how often an actor actually worked on a film without knowing that film's production schedule, I'm highlighting actors here whose performances number 3 or fewer in number in the films in which they appear.
Camera 3, back off.
I'd like to make her look a little more attractive. How far can you pull back?
How do you feel about Cleveland?
Today's spoiler-free episode tips a hat to these unsung performers in an episode I'm calling For Love of the Day Player. What might surprise you is how layered their contributions can be.
7. Now, if I may take the liberty, insert them into your mouth.
If celebrities are the center of the cinematic universe, day players are its shooting stars, stealing our attention for the brief, bright moment
Save the clock tower.
they flash across the silver screen. Today, we give them their due.
Yes, I bet you have.
One of the keys to a memorable day player role is how much intimate information we learn in a short period of time.
Mac, you ever been in love?
No, I've been a bartender all my life.
With a single line,
Yes! Yes! Yes!
a lifetime of joy or frustration can be implied to great effect.
I'll have what she's having.
Despite their brief screen time, a great day player role feels richly realized.
Watch yourself. Be on guard. This place is full of vultures everywhere.
It's as if these memorable personalities have wandered into our story from a different film, in which they're the lead characters.
Waiter! How silly of me.
Oh, dear.
I left my wallet in the hotel.
Oh.
Colorful day player characters often tell us something important about the world in which a film's story is set.
You're new, huh? I can tell. Hey, relax. It ain't like before, you know. It's a whole new ball of wax.
The mere presence of a day player can help reveal a film's theme.
I'm no executioner.
Your compassion is a weakness your enemies will not share.
That's why it's so important. It separates us from them.
Without so much as saying a word, a day player can prompt an unexpected quality in a lead character, like humility.
But right now, man, I got some shit taking place in my crib that just requires a little bit of silence, you know what I mean? With a gesture of neighborly friendliness. Please consider the mute button just for a spell, man.
And day players punctuate the gravity of our heroes' decisions.
I am a working man, and I am trying to get my wife out of town. Now, we hired you, and I am paying you. And I gotta find out from the other side that they offered $200,000.
I can get a lawyer anytime I want to. I don't need you for that.
Or clarify the limits of our heroes' abilities.
A miracle worker. That's Walter on the phone 20 minutes ago. Direct quote, okay? Hang tight, I'm sending you a miracle worker.
Oh, he misspoke.
Or verbalize a character's central dilemma.
Who are you? Who are you?
Or define the rules of the world in which our story is set.
Now when men get to fighting, it happens here. And it finishes here. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Gladiators don't make friends. If we ever match in the arena together, I'll have to kill you.
A day player can put a fantastic adventure into historic perspective.
Kneel before me.
Not to men like you.
There are no men like me.
There are always men like you.
Their contributions are invaluable in site-specific movies when the scope and the details of a film's setting matter.
At Dillis, you get your choice of the vacation you want. There's medieval world, Roman world, and of course, Westworld.
My heart stands still.
Where you gonna dump her body?
I'll dump a body in Jersey, Mom.
4 o'clock in the morning, you wanna dump her body in Jersey? Dump her in Red Hook.
The day player. Just as likely to be an ally to our hero as an adversary. Day players are commonly used in motion pictures.
EWA 517, do you want to report a UFO? Over.
But there are 2 filmmakers who seem to love the day player more than any others, top-loading their films with small, memorable roles in numbers way above average. And get this, between them, they've used the exact same number. Okay, so stick around. I promise I'll give you their names in a bit.
Hi, guys.
Because so little is expected from these peripheral characters, screenwriters enjoy finding creative ways to bring them in long enough to give our lead characters important information.
Couple of guys done a pretty good job on him. They beat him up pretty badly, so he's in the hospital now.
Or present a temptation.
Forbidden fruit. I didn't come for that.
Or share a detail about our hero that will likely come into play later.
Wait a minute. Aren't you allergic to strawberries? Didn't you almost die when you were little from eating a strawberry?
When it comes to the inciting incident that kicks off a story, the person likely to spur our heroes into action or initiate that journey is the day player.
I am sending you on a night's errand.
It's the clever use of these characters that takes the day player scene from an obligatory beat of exposition to a memorable moment.
He says, oh, so I get it. So you think I'm some kind of jerk for asking, only you don't use the word jerk. Says, the last guy thought he's a jerk is dead now. So I don't say nothing. He says, what do you think about that? And I says, well, that don't sound like too good a deal for him then.
You got that right.
Yeah, he says, yeah, that guy's dead, and I don't mean of old age. And then he says,
the wise filmmaker knows that giving a day player a flat affect can also be effective.
After you get where you're going, take off your shoes and your socks. Then you walk around on the rug barefoot.
As to not let on how significant their impact will prove to be on the fate of our hero.
Shoot the glass.
If a lead character knows less about their world than we do, leave it to a day player to help get them up to speed.
Here you are. No. I just ordered. And now it's here. Where do I eat it?
In your car? At the park? At home? Wherever you like.
Okay.
Sometimes a day player's job is to draw attention to a lead character's primary flaw, like naivete.
Do you mind if I leave this here with you? Just like 5 minutes.
Here's $1 and
I'll give you more money when I come back out, okay?
Hey, you guys do layaway?
As long as it don't turn into a 20-year mortgage.
All right, look. Put me down for $5 for that blue shirt in the window. Hold it for me.
Hey, wait for your receipt.
I trust you.
Please don't trust me.
And you can count on the day player to caution our hero against going down a road that could lead to their destruction.
Mr. Walker, let me give you some advice. You spend the money on your wedding. Build yourself a home and a family where you can find some comfort. And just forget that some damn white man caused you offense.
And that's your advice?
That's my advice, and I pray you take it to heart.
When the makers of Superman the movie wanted to dramatize that moment when the real world gets its first glimpse at a superhero in costume, they turned to, you guessed it, the day player.
Hey, Jim! Whoa! Excuse me. That's a bad outfit! Whoa!
Another specialty of the day player is punching up the absurdity of a lead character's situation.
Fare went up to $1.50 as of midnight.
I've got 97 cents.
No.
Would you just give me a break? I really just want to go home.
I can't do that. I could lose my job.
Who would know, exactly?
I could go to a party, get drunk, talk to someone. Who knows?
You married?
Nope.
Family?
Nope.
Night like this, it sort of spooks you to walk into an empty apartment.
I said I had no family. I didn't say I had an empty apartment.
You know, as I cut this video, I developed an even greater affection for the day player. But no two filmmakers seem to love the day player more than the filmmaking partners, Joel and Ethan Coen.
That's right.
The writer-directors don't just use them for color and exposition,
Ain't that right, little fella?
He ain't lying.
but consistently populate their films with a dense tapestry of brief, memorable performances.
So many, you cannot keep a precise count.
These roles establish a tone for each of their motion pictures.
Ándale, recoge tus chivas y vete.
People can't seem to get enough of it.
With every performer bringing something fun, ridiculous,
Why do you say you feel trapped in a man's body?
Well, sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard.
strange,
Things aren't so bad. Look at the parking lot, Larry.
frightening,
Well, which is it, young feller?
odd, and memorable to their films.
Both physically and mentally.
Yeah.
Stay out of Malibu, Lebowski! And stay out of the Woolworth.
Okay, then.
One of their most memorable day player scenes unfolds at an isolated gas station, where a chatty attendant asks one too many questions
Call it.
of the film's ruthless villain.
And it's either heads or tails. And you have to say, call it.
I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything.
How's that?
You stand to win everything, call it.
All right. Heads, then.
And while the majority of these actors will be lucky to bounce from small role to small role, once in a blue moon, fate turns a kind eye. And today's day player becomes tomorrow's star.
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
That boy's got talent!
Well done. I can see your career rising in the east like the sun.
When that equation works in reverse,
Hey, Malkovich, think fast!
and then established star takes on a minor role, you get the celebrity cameo.
I know. Bob told me.
Hello there.
Sure, sometimes stars take on these roles for the money.
Do you believe him?
Everybody's gotta eat.
Yes, by God, I do know about that.
But celebrities often take these roles because they're memorable.
Forget White Castle. Let's go get some
Huh? Because it gives them a chance to have fun.
Sorry about that time. I turned you into a frog.
Because it gives them an opportunity to showcase their talent.
What could Hollywood possibly offer us?
And if they're lucky,
You have meddled with the primal forces of nature.
get remembered come award season.
Even I know that.
Once in a lifetime, script, casting, and direction come together so perfectly.
Put that coffee down.
They create a day player scene so memorable.
Coffee's for closers only. You think I'm f***ing with you?
It's known by more people than can even name the film that it's from.
I am not f***ing with you.
Celebrity in the acting world is not a democracy. Sure, talent and attitude are key, but many a great actor has simply stayed the course and done the work without ever snagging that key role that could change their lives. That's why, for my money, it's a blast come November once a year, when a previously unrecognized talent gets props where props are due. Before taking Oscar Gold home for her 2016 lead role in Fences, Oscar flirted with actress Viola Davis with a supporting actress nomination for her brief appearance in 2008's Doubt opposite Hollywood royalty, Meryl Streep.
No problem, my son getting blamed, and you know why that
Perhaps you
is.
should let me talk. I think
Sister,
you're
you
getting
ain't going
upset
against
now.
no man in a robe and win. He's got the position.
And he's got your son.
Let him have him then.
What?
It's just till June.
Do you know what you're saying?
No more about it than you.
The briefest Oscar-nominated day player role belongs to Britain's Hermione Baddeley for her Best Supporting Actress turn in Room at the Top, an appearance that clocked in at an astonishing 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
She's crazy about you. You know that, I suppose. She doesn't know it herself yet. Don't hurt her, Joe. Don't ever hurt her.
Oh, I wouldn't hurt her.
I hope not.
But it was actress Beatrice Straight
How long has it been going on?
who made Oscar history
A month?
by winning a supporting actress statuette for her 5 minutes and 2 seconds of screen time in the role of the cockled wife in Network.
Is that my share? She gets the winter passion and I get the dotage. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit home knitting and purling while you slink back like some penitent drunk? I'm your wife, damn it! And if you can't work up a winter passion for me, the least I require is respect and allegiance.
Despite their brief moment in the sun, these actors and the thousands of struggling actors like them continue to bless us with their work, bringing fun, drama, and context to the beloved films that we all enjoy. Now, the truth is, most of the actors who take these small roles will struggle their entire lives just to find work. But their contribution to film history remains worthy of our respect and affection. And when you think about it, the biggest difference between celebrities and the struggling day players that support them is most of us don't know the day player's name. So, what do you say we change that?
Where are we going?
Swimming!
I'd like to make her look a little more attractive. How far can you pull back?
How do you feel about Cleveland?
Where you gonna dump her body?
Wherever you like. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I could lose my job.
This place is full of vultures, vultures everywhere.
Excuse me.
Oh, what the is he doing running in the middle of the street at midnight, huh? You answer me that!
Please don't trust me. I could go to a party, get drunk.
We ain't saying.
We ain't what?
I'll have what she's having. Maybe we ought to call an ambulance for him right away.
I don't know how he survived after all that. The way you went sailing right out there.
On the subject of day players and celebrity cameos, get ready to start counting. This episode's recommendations come with some pretty impressive numbers.
350 G's. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Starting with the mother of all slapstick comedies, it's a mad, 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 mad world.
There's only one way to figure it. Every man for himself.
This vintage comic romp features the biggest all-star cast ever assembled.
How many are we?
With 10 of the biggest comic stars of its day shining in lead roles.
They wanted every man for himself. Well, now I'm going to show them what kind of a man they're dealing with.
6 comic stars in supporting roles. And more than 45 comic performers dropping in for cameo appearances.
And we don't need any help from you!
What?
Or track down India's colorful musical tribute to Bollywood and Hollywood cinema, Om Shanti Om. This delightful confection boasts a buoyant party sequence featuring Bollywood celebs appearing as themselves and joining star Shah Rukh Khan on the dance floor to revisit moves from their earlier films. Or treat yourself to the epic tale of revenge and salvation.
It's between us now.
This is the day.
1959's Best Picture winner, Ben-Hur. In addition to its gripping drama, biblical setting, and legendary chariot sequence, Ben-Hur famously employed more supporting actors and day players than any other movie before or since, boasting a record-breaking 364 speaking roles in total. Now that's a lot of paychecks and screen time.
But do not be impatient. There is time and money enough for all.
So my friend, if you're new to this channel, let me just tell you, there's a lot more content down there. Take a deep dive and explore. And there'll be more coming. And don't forget, if you like this video, nothing says I like it like a like. Ding! It's down there. Click that thing. Ding. If you like the video, click that. Give it a little click, 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 click. Ding! You get it. You get it. I don't have to explain. You get it. So, thanks. I went to college.
But you're just hurting yourself with this rambunctious behavior.
Until next time, I'm Mr. Kurt.
You're talking in circles, you're talking like we didn't go over this already.
And you just got a rave review.